Hello everyone. Um, Welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes through the eyes of a free-to-play noob, aka me. I will just quickly check the connection, or rather just set up my second screen, and we'll get right to it. Yesterday I tried to do the same, but unfortunately the internet connection wasn't really cooperative. I'm still waiting to see if it works as intended. Maybe if I restart the YouTube here. Yeah, okay. It seems like we on. So, anyways, there's been a couple of changes that are very vital for the roster, and I will get to them. But first of all, I've picked up several goodies from the web store. As I say, never forget about it. Never forget about your energy claims or rather at 12 o'clock or between 12 and 2 p.m. Then well, give me a sec. Yeah, seems like we had slight issues with the connection, but also gave me Hunter, which is one of the few bad badge that I don't have yet. Crazy updates, all right. Sorry. But yeah, so let's activate him right away. We can do that. But that's although it might not seem like it, that's not the biggest update we have in the roster. If you have been with me for the last parts, you might notice what's new, but we'll get to it. By the way, hey, it's nice to see you after quite a long time. Yes, I haven't been on regularly throughout the end of last year, so I'm happy to see you now. How are you doing? Yeah, so activated. Was it Hunter, right? What the fuck? And I can see we still have some issues with connection, but hopefully it won't be that major this time. If it is, then I will probably have to reshoot this, but well, we'll see if it's possible to do this. So yeah, where should we start? First of all, I've been able to reach higher tiers in Arena. So this one, getting just 100 tokens, or tokens more, and the Fleet Arena, where it is 200 tokens, and I believe some materials, so that's always nice to get. Yeah, but I have noticed that if you go rank up, you only get 50 tokens, couple thousand building materials, but not that much, right? So it's really the 50 where we are aiming, and that's probably a long road ahead to this, because then we can start farming crystals, and that's really the biggest thing we have here. Good to hear you're doing good. Yeah, there's been quite a lot new with me as well, so yeah, a lot of stuff happening during the end of the year, right? But yeah, glad to see you. By the way, I have changed the schedule a bit, so I'm still trying to stream on Sundays around 3 p.m. GMT +1, but I also am trying to stream on Saturday. After work, so I'm usually starting around like 4 to 5 p.m. GMT +1 again. And yeah, if that's better for you, then maybe that's gonna be something you'll be happy to hear. But I don't know how the time zones shift. Again, if you didn't catch, I'm not sure if you caught it, because seems like the connection's misbehaving again. But yeah, so I'm newly streaming on Thursday around 4 to 5 p.m. GMT +1. But yeah, so let's get to the biggest changes this week, and it has been roughly 1 month into the game, and I have, okay, let's see if it stabilizes. So it's always the issue if, so right now it's 12:43 p.m. Okay, so it's pretty late if I understand you correctly. We'll see if it stabilizes now. Hopefully. Okay, let's see. So yeah, midday. So this should be much better for you, hopefully this time or around this time. But we'll see. Well, if nothing, then at least you can catch the VODs. But yeah. Anyways, so the biggest changes. We are still we still have the main first order lineup or roster, but the change is that basically everyone is on gear level 8, I believe. If I think 8 is the first purple one. 8 or above, or 7 is the first one, but I think most of them are 8 or above. And 4-star or more. I'm still going to 5-star with Sith Trooper, which he's probably the most important member of this lineup. And First Order Stormtrooper, and they are under the same node in hard battles. Come on. Yes, I'm not sure if it was worse yesterday or if it was slightly better, but we'll try to just go through this as quickly as I can. So yeah, First Order, though I am not using this lineup per se, since it kind of lacks sustain. So what I'm doing is I'm shifting out First Order Stormtrooper, and I'm using Ahsoka Tano for it. She has a team-wide heal while doing damage, so she's a nice addition. She cannot taunt, but First Order Stormtrooper doesn't have really something that requires First Order synergy, so he can function as a very good tank, very reliable tank with any other lineup. So that's why I shifted this one. Sometimes during Galactic War when it's needed, I'm also using Mace Windu instead of First Order Executioner. Now, he has less synergy, but has very much more survivability, can taunt, does have ability block, you know, so very much nicer to have in difficult battles. But yeah, Executioner can give you more DPS or damage when you need it. But the biggest change is I finally have a second lineup that's worth using. No, this isn't SWtoR. This is a mobile game, or predominantly mobile game. It's also available on PC, called Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. And I'm just weekly doing these updates of free-to-play account and where I'm able to get what I found out as a pre-stream to SWtoR. So if you'll, you know, stay with me for a moment, we might move to SWtoR, although I am not sure today, because I have prepared some lore, but it's been a rough week for me, and yeah, we'll see, maybe we'll get to SWtoR afterwards, maybe just a shorter stream, but yeah. So the main change is second roster or second lineup for Republic. Now the fact is I kinda build this up to synergize with my fleet, so all these Anakin, Ahsoka, Mace, Fives, and Clone Sergeant have their ships. I don't have the Umbaran Starfighter yet, but I'm working on it and it's very close. but these four are basically the backbone of my fleet, so that's why I chose those. And it can kind of spiral or kind of evolve into two more lineups that I'm working on. One is 501st with probably Fives as leader. Clone Sergeant isn't 501st, but he's clone, so I can use him, and he's a very important ship because he has taunt. Sorry, just my throat's killing me today. It's kind of like Raid Shadow Legends, yes, the same. It's a gacha game. Very grindy, but it's Star Wars, so it's usually it's hard for me to engage with these games because it's not like the story or the characters, I cannot relate to them. It's not something that interests me, but with Star Wars, I love everything Star Wars. So that's why this game is kind of a bit better for me. Yeah. So yeah, Clone Sergeant, if we look at him, he isn't 501st, so just keep that in mind. But his ship does have taunt that is activated if you call him as a reinforcement, and he's very easy to farm, so hence why I decided to max him up. So you can see we will do it together just on this stream in a bit. And you can he can unlock a lot of ship stuff at the beginning, at least for me. So this is my experience. You might have a different one. If you do, leave it in the comments or let me know in the chat if you're watching. But yeah, so this is kind of stemming from me using fleet that has those ships. For 501st, I'm still lacking, I believe, basically everyone. So I'm working on Rex, working on Echo. That's 4, and 5th is Arc Trooper, but would probably ideally be Gas, but I don't have Gas yet, or General Skywalker yet. So that's the main change, and we might be able to kind of gauge or try them during this stream. We'll see. Then, of course, I have shuffled, by the way, I have shuffled the priority of the squad, so then I'm working on Phoenix. And by the way, every kind of character that I'm using in these is at least 5 level into their skills. Just I like him, he does really have a lot of uses. But yeah, generally, except for Anakin, they do have their 5th level, and I'm working on Anakin right now, so he's the next one. Oh, come on. Okay, we should be back, right? Okay, just give me a second. Sorry, I was just trying to calm down the dog, but yeah. He's an old guy, old good boy. But yeah, so I'm working on Anakin, and I'm also working to get these to purple as well. The purple tier is kind of important because it gives you protection and lots of it, so especially for Phoenix Squadron, they kind of catch on towards the 6th or 7th tier of gear level. I'm still working on Captain Rex, and let me say, the hard quests for Anakin and Captain Rex, the drop rate for their shards is absolutely abysmal. You can kinda sometimes get Anakins for gems or for crystals, but Rex is just a total hell, so I'm trying to work on it, but it's just terrible. Maybe gained like 10 in a week, and that's if. But yeah, another important news is I now have a full Sith lineup except for Emperor Palpatine, and this is just, I just need to finish the next battle, and I need the the Phoenix Squadron for it, full on 5. Jesus, what the fuck? So I am trying to gauge. Okay, we should be back. So Sith Trooper is a great example. He can be used well in First Order lineups, and he can be used well in Sith lineups. So this is kind of how I'm thinking about it, right? So hence why the Sith lineup looks looks like this for now. We'll see how it works. I will have to figure it out when I get all of them, but just working on it very slowly and leisurely in the meanwhile. The same is kind of with the Republic fleet and the Phoenix, because if we take these, Kanan and Ezra, and we place them instead of Fives and Clone Sergeant, we now have a full Jedi lineup that's able to finish the Yoda journey, get us Yoda, and then, you know, figure out a better lineup maybe, but that's kind of... Okay, sorry for the hiccups. I hope we are back again, but... yeah, so the same goes for the droids, where we have Chopper from from Phoenix Squadron, and kind of other random stuff. But IG-11 works well with our Scoundrels. Yeah, Empire with Darth Vader. Troopers, they are really important, so I'm just having them here, but not really working on them. Everything else is kind of minor now. I don't have resources to work on these lower lineups, so yeah, disregard this. Bad Batch, I just wanted to see which ones I have. I now also have Hunter, so I have these plus Hunter, and I'm missing Echo. No, I do have Echo as well. This might be all. Jesus, what's happening with the connection today? Anyways, if we look at events, I still have kind of the same credit heist lineup, but I have improved slightly in the Smugglers run, where we got Lead to 3 stars and Kira to 3 stars, so we can use these two. I'm working on Lando, so I will have 3 Smugglers at 3 stars, and I will at least be able to do something during the event. And then the Endor event with Ewoks, I have so far got 3 out of 5. So just working on that as well, since it can allow us to do more stuff. And these really don't, especially Nisa, she is a hard battle, but Chirpa is, I believe, in Cantina. That's a bit harder, but at least right now I do have somehow a place for it. But anyways, so what we'll do together right now is max out the, if I find it, max out the Clone Sergeant. I know that many of you probably won't like it. You are fine. You're free to have your opinion. But yeah, I'm not really a power player. I'm trying to explore the game as it comes. And just this one really does a lot for me. So if you notice, I've been running low on cash right now. But still, this will improve not only the Republic lineup, but also the fleet, which is more important for me. And his survivability means basically shield, or rather meat shield for everyone. So, that said, congrats to me, I guess. We have another 7-star now. Exciting. And I also wanted to kind of test the lineup, the Jedi one, or the kind of the Republic one. Honestly, we'll have to do this one. We'll see how it works, if it has certain weaknesses. It should do well, because you kind of have taunt, you have protection. Okay, once again, they should be able to finish this, but we'll see if that's a correct estimate. Hey, Vader Slaps, thanks for joining in. Give me a sec. Wait, are we auto? No, it's just counterattacks. Okay, fine. I have to read your message. Poncho Bros. Poncho Bros. I'll be honest, I don't know who that is. So if you can elaborate, it won't disconnect us. Yeah, we should be back. Awesome. It's always like the moment I decide to stream, it starts misbehaving. But yeah, thanks. So you meant Obi-Wan with Qui-Gon. I'm really stupid. Yeah, I should have figured. Yeah, the event was just now, right? But I don't have either of them. And they are basically right now in Cantina, if I'm correct. I started farming Obi-Wan at least, and it seems like the drop rate is at least pretty good. So if nothing, but they are farmed with less. How do you say it? Less shards per battle. So I hopefully that will work somehow. We'll see. But I am trying to farm them. Oh yeah, you need to use 5 first, which probably is Ahsoka for me. But yeah. God damn it. I should be fine now. They are in Canteen 3 and 4, yeah. 5 mil in credits per month. That's huge. What the hell? Okay, then yeah, they definitely will be the they will be the priority for me now. What the hell? Thanks for the tip. And yeah, it's pretty great. Because I noticed the battle, but kind of didn't know how much you gain if you do it. And problems. That's on my side, and I. God damn it. Okay, so I don't even have or like unlocked the notes for Enoch or her mates. So I that's probably further down the road for me. But yeah, I am able to farm Master Qui-Gon and Obi, so I will do that right away. Okay, this is painful even for me, I'll be honest. I'll try to get through this update at least, so it's a complete video. But yeah, so I will start work on that. Let's see. I need to think. These have ability or buff immunity, I think. So let's start working on them. You are not 501st, so like this. So yeah, the damage here is a bit lower. I can see that. Okay, and yeah, I already like the fact that Fives is getting quite a lot of counter attacks. That's important. Though I don't have any cleanse or like remove debuffs here, so that's one thing I'm noticing very much. So right now I'm not able to gain anything. Well, I am now, but I wasn't able to gain anything on the Clone Sergeant. That's a bit of a weakness, definitely. Okay, can we work? I'll wait for it. Maybe it just gets better. Same with the Perida team. Oh yeah. So why is it so... Is it catching up? Maybe. Okay, let's see if it works better now. Well, anyways. And this doesn't cleanse either, right? Oh, but you can use this because he is a clone trooper at least. So we'll do that. Not Ahsoka, but we'll gain the assist on Clone Sergeant. Now. Yeah, the damage is kinda good. You get really no assists, save from 5s, but yeah, it's solid. It's a good time to heal now and buff. Okay, so we tested this. Not bad. But I think once we shift kinda towards 5.0 first, or once we get more synergy in the Jedi side, we might be able to work with this better. I think that 5.0 first definitely is something that works way better with synergy, or with more synergy you get. Jabba Hutt's exploits. Okay. But territory battles, that's guild stuff, right? So I just think that it's so desync that it's fighting to keep up with me. At least the stream, I mean, but that's fine. We'll just get through this. So yeah, that was the new team, kind of, I am able to use. No, not now. We aren't able to do the territory wars anyway, so unfortunately there's not enough members in the guild. But yeah, so the last one I'll do is I'll go over what I'm working on right now. So kind of every day I'm just going through hard battles on Sith Trooper plus First Order Stormtrooper, that's the first one. Then Jedi Knight Anakin, and get on this one as soon as you can, because it takes quite a lot of time. The drop rate is horrible. The same goes for Rex. Again, he's vital for the Phoenix Squadron, and again it takes a lot of time. So my recommendation, get on Rex as soon as you can. So that's kind of every day for me. I am also farming 5s, but right now more for the Umbaran Starfighter. That's more important for me. And then it's kind of what I feel. So I'm trying to unlock Princess Nissa. Also Vendor Chewbacca, get to 3 stars so that I can do the Smuggler's Run along with Lando, but he's in fleet battles, so that's kind of easier for me. Easier to find energy for, that's what I meant. Now, as for journeys, I am first of all Phoenix to 5 stars, so I can farm Palpatine's last missing shards, and then we'll have this, and I expect it to do quite well. We'll see. I'm afraid that this might. So as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted. I'm afraid it might have to be, someone else the leader, probably Pulp, instead of Maul. But I don't know why. I just love his, shenanigans leader ability. If it's trash, we'll see it's trash, then we'll swap it. But yeah, that's kind of it. Then once I get those to gear level 7, we'll try to finish the Yoda battle. Oh, I need Anakin on 5 stars. I won't do it without him. So yeah, so that's it. And in terms of fleets, I really do kind of have a working Galactic Republic fleet with TIE Silence. So if we filter on Empire, we have Darth Vader. Is it? I think so, at least. This is just a regular TIE fighter, and this one is without crew, right? If it doesn't have this. Yeah, so the bomber is probably this, or maybe the bomber will be in the main lineup. And then probably I will still use... Oh, come on. I will still use... Okay, so something like this would be my Empire fleet. And I really should start working on it and kind of getting it better, because this is used to unlock the the ship ability materials, so I need to work on that. But yeah, anyways, I think that sooner we end this, the better, because it's been a torture today. Connection can't really stand online, but you see, I will have to get through through the energy so that I don't have overflow. For me, that's kind of the step number one, because you unlock the energy gain. You're not sitting on that. You're not sitting on, not stopping the energy timer. Oh yeah, I know what I wanted to do. Last thing. So in terms of farm, in Cantina battles, I'm farming. Where is she? Ahsoka Tano. Just wanted to max her out as basically her being used in my First Order and Jedi and Galactic Republic and everything else. So her. Then in Squad Arena, it's Mace Windu mainly for the same reason, but mostly for the fleet. In those, I've just finished the Sergeant, so we can find something to farm here. I can already see some pieces for the Empire fleet if we want to do that. Phasma is of course done. There's Paplu if I want to launch the Evox. I might think about it because it only takes 800 to have him ready. Or I might start working on Old Republic with Juhani and for the Jedi lineup again. That's what breathes at me this time. I don't really see much else going on here. Maybe some of these starfighters. I don't know. TIE Advanced is for what's his name? For Darth Vader, so maybe that. Okay, so I'm usually buying Maul because I want to max him out, and this is kind of the only way I've seen him anywhere. It's just because I'm a fan of Maul. We have 5s in here, so that's another option, but usually I'm just waiting for the other clones, because you can get 5s everywhere, basically. He's like 5... There's like 5 different places where you can get 5s. Mace Windu again, the same. And I don't have Plo, so this is probably no-go for me. In terms of guild activity, we don't usually get more... Okay, so... seems like the connection is re-established for the umpteenth time today. So yeah, that's all. I will get ahead and just do all this stuff off screen, but thanks a lot for watching. If you managed to stay up to here, you are a legend, absolute legend. I'm really sorry for the connection problems. I hope it will get better, but I will have to figure out something else again, some offline videos or something. So sorry for that. Can I at least finish the video? Please? No, I can't. Alright, so again, thanks for watching if you managed to stay up to this moment. May the force be with you, and stay tuned for another stream. By the way, this was supposed to be a pre-stream, but as you can see, due to the harsh connection issues, I won't be streaming because it would just be, a torture. So yeah, we'll call it a day today. There's been a bit longer stream for SWGoH, so if you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And if you want to support the stream slightly bit more, there's a Ko-fi